just had a ton of titanium oxide. Let's get this over with.
No. Does your belly feel okay?
No.
Your little tummy lummy?
Charlotte.
Hi.
Charlotte's back.
Hi.
How long is
Oh
today's podcast gonna be?
Do you think like 3 hours?
No. We talked about this.
10
minutes. 3 minutes.
10 minutes on the dot?
No.
That's so precise.
10 minutes.
Precisely though.
Yes.
Not 10:01.
No. 10 minutes.
Okay.
Charlotte, what's in your hand?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Charlotte, what's behind your
Oh, a quarter?
Oh, I got your ear.
My nose?
So you're holding your nose in your hand.
Say less.
What kind of nasal cavity do you need to be able to produce such sounds with your nose?
Mine is very sideways.
Your nasal cavity is sideways.
So, there's this thing with like pterosaurs and archosaurs or something.
Okay.
There's like the number of holes you get to have in your skull, and if you have more, then you have more connection points for the tendons of your jaw to connect to.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a fun fact.
That's not related to
Not related at all.
Okay.
My nasal cavity is very, very bad. I've had to have surgery on it. Very bad.
Just one surgery?
But I also had to burn it a bunch of times before that.
Right. And that helps contribute to the resonance of the music, right?
Yes.
In some ways.
And you also have to lie a lot for it to get this long.
In like a Pinocchio-esque fashion.
Oui, c'est Pinocchesque.
C'est Pinocchesque.
Oui.
So, when did you start learning French?
C'est 3 années. Et tu es une fille.
3
Madame.
years ago and an end. Ma'am.
Quoi?
What?
Mais je ne comprends pas. Désolée. Oh. Wow, guys, welcome back. This has been so long.
For the
We haven't done this in so long.
For the podcast, right. Yes, it has been a long time. We've never done a podcast in French before. That was really
Non, c'est vrai. Et je ne parle pas français.
It sure sounds like you speak.
Une, deux, trois.
1, 2, 3, and
Et
yeah.
c'est un champignon. Et
A
tu
mushroom.
t'appelles Paige. Tu t'appelles Podge.
That's true!
It is?
Yeah, that is my name. How'd you know?
Friends for like a week?
A week?
Yeah.
So, Charlotte,
Yes.
my French-speaking harmonica-playing friend.
Nose
Playing friend. If we've only been friends for a week, did you think we were just acquaintances for those earlier podcasts?
Oh. I'm gonna be honest. I did not know your name until like number 10.
That's
It was
that's okay.
Because the confusing thing is you always go like, "Hey, I'm Paige," and then but it's the podcast, but then the
Which
channel
are-
is Paige Sita, so it's
Which
like,
are 3 different names. I see.
yeah, and I can't.
I see where the confusion comes from.
And also, I didn't really care.
You didn't
like,
care
I didn't want to learn.
To learn my
Well,
name.
every time I was just like, this is probably the last one.
Right. And then it just keeps happening.
Yeah, I can hide behind my knees. I don't want to put my feet in frame. This is delicate balance.
So, this whole time, you've just thought, boy, I hope she doesn't invite me on another one.
Yeah, because imagine if I'd be like, hey, Paige.
Right.
Good to see you again. Like, if before you said that,
Mm-hmm.
that would be really embarrassing because I wouldn't know.
Right. So, when you're talking to this Paige, do you feel uncomfortable?
I would say I feel really comfortable, I promise.
Sorry.
Like, really safe and stuff.
Right. Are there ever times when you find yourself, let's say you're in your apartment and then she shows up and she says, let's film a podcast. How does that make you feel? Confused.
Not aroused.
No, not aroused.
I feel very normal, I'd say. Like,
Right.
I have a very normal reaction.
Is confusion a normal reaction then for you?
For me, to most things, maybe.
Sure.
Could be.
Do you feel confused when you're playing your nose?
It's the only time I feel things are right in this fucked up little world of ours.
So if you found that maybe your friend, Paige, had at some point maybe borrowed your nose for a private performance, and then let's say hypothetically fully sanitized it afterward, replaced it on your nightstand, you would never know.
I just don't think people should be sharing their noses. I feel like that's kind of private.
Right, but like, imagine that she had taken all the proper precautions.
I just wish you'd have asked me.
Me? Oh, no. I'm saying hypothetically, if your friend Paige did this.
So, but this is like a thing that you do a lot, right? Where you're like, oh, hypothetically, and then you like describe something that you did. It's something I've noticed. So, like, I feel like this hypothetical is not a hypothetical and you actually did this, and that kind of hurts my feelings.
Well, did I actually do it? Yes. Is that what I'm asking you about? No. I'm asking you if that did happen. Would you maybe be upset? Would you maybe be upset about it, or?
Let's say hypothetically that I'm not upset in this situation. What's your reaction? Hypothetically.
It's a hypothetical.
If I hypothetically was not fucking mad about it, what would your reaction be?
Well, in the hypothetical situation where, yes, that did happen, and let's say I was the friend in question, I would feel relieved. I would feel like you're a very good, understanding
And how would
person.
you feel if I was really pissed off? Because that's how you should feel. Because it is a fucking invasion of my privacy and the sanctity of my home to fucking... Look, do you want to see how it feels? Oh, I got your fucking nose, Paige. I'm gonna go perform it privately. Ooh, who knows what that fucking means? And then I'm gonna put a little soap on it and put it on your nightstand. Then you'll wake up in the morning, and when you put your contact lenses in, you put your fucking nose on. Maybe it smells a little different, you know? And there's like a weird musty whiff in there, you know? And that's because I took it in the dust vent. That would hurt your fucking feelings, wouldn't it? Would you like that very much? If I went and I played to the fucking dust bunnies, and then I stepped on your nose, and I just ground it into the fucking dirt, and then I took Afrin.